What's going on, YouTube Nation? It's EB back here, and I'm bringing you a Black Ops 3 patch update video. Now, to address things right off the bat, this video will be on both the Golden Gaming Network YouTube channel as well as mine. So if there's any iffy, if someone's like saying they're stealing a video or I'm stealing a video, we're just declaring it right now. It's going to be posted on both channels, so make sure you guys like both videos, subscribe to both channels, and we got a lot to go over, so let's get things started. Now, the first thing that's on the list is what's going on with the black market. In the black market, players are now able to equip taunts, gestures, and specialists from the black market results screen that are unlocked. So basically, it's just saying that when you're going through your items in the black market that you get, you don't have to back out to the main menu to get to it. You can do it right from there. Next thing we can see here is combat records. Now, players can now view other players' combat records by selecting the player and choosing View Combat Record from the Player Details menu. Players can now compare stats with friends in the combat record. So I've been looking for this for a while. You click on someone's name and you can't see how their stats are, what kind of score they put up in each game modes. Now you can do that with the new update for combat record. Now, some of the specialists, 3 of them in particular, got either updates or whatever you want to call it. The Nomad increased the reject stand-up speed. Now, a lot of people may not like that because me personally, I do not like the Nomad. I think reject's kind of stupid. It's kind of wasteful. You die, you come right back. Most of the time you're dying again. I can see why they're making the stand-up speed increase to maybe help that kind of thing out, but that's just my opinion. Now, for those who may not have noticed, the Reaper footsteps were the quietest amongst all the specialists in the game, and they actually increased the audio footsteps for that specialist. So there's one thing. And then on the Specter, it reduced the leftover specialist power available if a player died while activating the Ripper. So basically that means if you activated your Ripper, when you died you had like half of it left, and now they just decreased that. That's basically all that means. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Alright, now under the created classes for all like the weapons. In general, rapid fire was fine-tuned effectively across all weapons. So I don't know exactly what that means, but I take it as rapid fire got a decent buff, so it'll be a lot more helpful in the past Call of Duties. Rapid fire has been noticeably different. In this game, it hasn't seemed to be noticeably different, and I'm guessing that's what that's doing, is making it better. Oh, as far as submachine guns, they reduced the sprint out speed, and on the VMP they fixed the issue where players would not show on the radar when firing, so that glitch is officially out. Moving on to assault rifles, the XR2, the ICR, and the Shiva all got increased ADS aim stability, so when you're aiming down sights, your aim is going to be a lot easier, and it's not going to sway as much. And the only other buff with these is under the XR2. It increased the recoil control. So there's that. Moving on to shotguns, the Argus and the KRM 262 both increased the lethal damage range. Now, me personally, I hate the shotguns in this game. I already thought they were overpowered, and they increased the Argus's range even more, so I'm going to rage even more about that. As far as light machine guns and sniper rifles, they all got increased ADS aim stability. Under the brass knuckles, actually, they added a spark effect. So that's spark effect taunt. I guess that's kind of cool. Under attachments, the FMJ no longer deals increased damage to the robot and safeguard. So many people would use the FMJ to take out the safeguard bot even more. And then it no longer... the same thing with the carrier and uplink. It doesn't really kill them faster anymore, so that's taken away. It only affects score streaks. And here's a big one. The awareness perk, it reduced the audible range bonus. So that means it got a pretty decent nerf. The awareness perk may not be as strong anymore, so it's tending more towards wanting to use dead silence. Moving on to the score streaks, the Cerebrus. Out of all the kill streaks, looks like it got the biggest buff. Now listen to this. It increased the health from the dropship. It increased the AI targeting speed. It increased the AI accuracy. It increased the AI damage. It increased the missile accuracy, and it increased the missile projectile speed. Are you kidding me? This thing sounds like it's going to be a lot better to use. It won't be useless anymore, basically. I mean, it's not useless, but it'll be a lot more effective. The Hellstorm, it finally got an increase damage radius, projectile speed of the bullets, and targeting. So hopefully it's a little bit more towards how it was in the beta. In the beta, it was the bomb. It was unbelievable. You had to use it. The Mothership just got increased health. The Raps deploy ship as well got increased health. The GI unit, it increased the GI unit dropships by 2 flares, so I mean it's more to take it out. Increased the health of the dropship, and it increased how long the GI unit stayed on the map. It is now up to 90 seconds. Now, if you ask me, they seem to have done a lot of stuff with this patch update, and of course, you can't leave it out. It's been the primary talk of the whole thing. The G-Slide is no longer in the game, but if you do look on my previous video, I do show how you can G-Slide after this patch. It might be in the link to the description. If not, just make sure you click on my main page and look at my most recent video, the new G-Slide. It'll tell you how to do it. But there are a few more things in this patch update with the notes and everything. But I was just going over the main ones, the beef of it, what people mostly care about. There's more. There's zombie ones. There's things that went along with custom games, Codcaster, certain game modes. But again, I was just going over the beef of it, just to make sure everyone knew what was going on, what happened with this patch. Xbox isn't getting this for another month, so we don't know if when this update rolls out with that, there's going to be new stuff. We don't know. But PS4, that's how it's going to be for now. But like I was saying, make sure you leave a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, a comment on both YouTube channels, on both videos. It can only help each video grow. I'm going to be signing out. This is EB, and we'll see you later, guys.
Black Ops, mark up another win.
Burned it to the ground.